Young Tarzan beat.
Hi, my YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel, Cooking Vegan with Kim. So today I'm going to be doing a fried chicken, but of course, vegan style. And for my chicken, I will be using extra firm tofu. So, as you can see here, these are all of my ingredients that I'm going to be using today. I have some extra ingredients here because I'm also going to be making a ranch type vegan style dressing to go with my tofu fried chicken. So as you can see here, I have my can't believe it's butter. Can't believe it's not butter. It's vegan. So I have this butter, which I love this butter to use. It's my go-to butter. I also have some vegetable broth here. I have some Texas hot sauce because I'm going to be kind of making like a mild type vegan chicken. So I'm going to be using this hot sauce as well to make my sauce. So I have two different sauces going on here. So a ranch type sauce and a mild like sauce for my chicken. My tofu chicken rather. Then I have some organic Worcestershire sauce here. I have some gluten-free all-purpose blend flour. Of course, my extra firm tofu. I will be cooking it into a smart balanced cholesterol-free type oil. It's pretty much olive oil and like a vegetable oil mixture. This here is a egg substitute that I will be using as well. Then I have some vegan mayo. I have some miso paste, some panko plain breadcrumbs, 1 garlic clove. I have some chives, some dill, and parsley. So as we come over here, these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. Simple seasonings, nothing extravagant, just some simple seasoning. I got some accent, some cayenne pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and of course my favorite seasoning of all time, Everglades seasoning. All right, so let's get started first with my extra firm tofu. I want my tofu to absorb the liquids very, very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the tofu, and I'm going to drain as much liquid as I can from this tofu. And tofu comes in it's water inside of the tofu, so I'm just going to drain that off. And I'm going to take this clean cloth here. I'm going to put the tofu inside of this cloth so that I can drain all of this excess water out. Alright, so I'm going to let this sit for a moment. And don't worry about it crumbling all up because that's what you want to occur. So therefore it can give the kind of look like chicken there even though we know it's not. Okay, so I'm going to sit that there. I'll probably try to drain it a little bit more as we go through. But at this time, I'm going to start preparing my mixtures. Okay, so I'm back, and so now I have all of my ingredients pretty much measured out that I will be adding into my tofu. So here I have my flour here, and I use about a teaspoon of Everglades seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and accent. So I'm just gonna pour that on top. And I'm going to use some nutritional yeast and some organic cane sugar. And I used about a tablespoon, like 1 tablespoon. So I'm gonna add that in there as well. And here I have my vegan egg batter mix, and it's just 1 cup of vegan egg powder mix with probably about like a half a cup of water. You can add the water to your liking to make sure that you get this type of consistency with it. I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna mix this on up here. While I'm doing that, I have my oven set to 4.5 degrees, about medium heat. Just gonna make sure that that's all mixed in really, really good. And guys, it's okay to get your hands a little dirty because we are cooking. So, okay. And before I start putting my tofu into my flour, into my batter, I have the vegetable broth, Green Wise vegetable broth here, that I'm going to be soaking this in. And I'm gonna give this a quick squeeze again just to make sure that I'm getting all this water out. Doesn't look like anymore it's gonna come out, so I'm just gonna put that in there like so. This is just to give this tofu some extra flavor. I'm gonna let this tofu absorb this. Okay, I'm gonna drain off the rest. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna take some clumps of it. I'm just gonna squeeze them. And I'm gonna put this into my flour mix here. Take some more and squeeze it. Young Tarzan beat. So I'm just gonna mix it up in this batter here. I'm gonna grab some paper towel and I'm gonna put it, well, I'm gonna grab some wax paper here. I'm gonna put it on my sheet pan. And this is just a whole my tofu until I finish battering them up. I'm gonna dip it over here in my batter here. so I'm gonna so I dipped them in the batter, and I'm gonna dip them one more time in the seasoning. But this time I'm gonna add some panko breadcrumbs to it as well, just to give it a nice little crunch. And I'm going to dip them in. Like so. And I'm going to toss it on over into my grease here. Okay. And I'm gonna put the other little pieces in here, some pieces in here that's still left in here. Just gonna press them together. Okay, so they are done, and I'm just gonna take them out of the grease here and let them sit on some paper towel and let the extra grease just drain off of them. I have 2 more to actually put in here. I'm just gonna take these out. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Be careful, y'all, because the grease is hot and it will splatter. It's just like chicken, y'all. Fried chicken made out of tofu. So I'm just gonna set that over there, and I'm just gonna put these last 2 pieces in. And let those fry up. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a bowl here, and I am going to make the ranch type dressing to go with this in the process, as well as make my spicy kind of like hot sauce, mild sauce to go with this as well. So over here I already have my ingredients laid out. So I have about a teaspoon of black pepper, a half of teaspoon of cayenne. Well, actually it's like 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It just depends on how spicy that you want your ranch dressing to be, or sauce to be. Then I have a 1 tablespoon of dill, 1 tablespoon of chives, 1 garlic chopped. I have about 1/4 cup of parsley. I have a half a cup of my miso paste. I have 1 cup of vegan mayo. And then I'm going to be using a teaspoon of Annie's organic Whisker sauce. and also 1 teaspoon of white distilled vinegar. I'm just gonna give this a quick turn as well. Take this one on out because this one is about done. My daughter behind the scene already taste testing. How does it taste?
It's good.
All right. So actually, I'm gonna turn this heat on off too because that's just gonna go ahead on and cook on down. Hold my bowl big enough. Let me just get another little bowl here, a bigger size bowl. Probably not gonna need this really big bowl, but it's gonna do the trick for right now. Scoop all of that out. Excuse me, y'all, because I'm trying to multitask because I do not want my fried chicken to burn. So I'm going to take that out. That is done. I'm going to set this over to the side here. And I'm going to finish up with my sauce. Grab a bigger spoon so I can just scoop everything out. My kitchen smells like I've been cooking some fried chicken. I'm just gonna toss them on in. This is real simple to make. The seasoning's in there. And put my miso. Just gonna mix it all up. And my Worcestershire sauce. If I can get this open. That looks nice and creamy. All right. So I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. And my last sauce that I'm going to be making for you guys to go with this, just clean up a little bit here, is going to be my mild type sauce. So I have just some simple ingredients for this as well. Some vegan butter. I have some Texas Pete hot sauce. And I'm going to add a little bit of my organic cane sugar into this as well, just to give it a little sweet type taste. Turn my stove on here to medium heat. I'm gonna move this out of the way. So I'm just going to use this container of vegan butter. I turned my stove on again to medium heat. I'm going to put about, you can use a tablespoon. I'm gonna get my measuring thing here so I can measure this out. This is a teaspoon that I'm using, but I'm gonna use about 2 teaspoons. Nope, I use about 3 teaspoons of sugar. Just gonna put the rest of this on in here. And I'm just going to pour it on in, pour it on in, pour it on in.
Young Tarzan beat.
All right, I'm gonna let that cook just a tad bit, just to make sure all the butter has melted. Once the butter has melted, guys, it's good to go. And I'm gonna take some of my mild sauce here. Just kind of drizzle it on top of there. And I'm going to take some of my ranch here. Uh-oh. And there you have it. You have your mild type sauce on your chicken tofu with your ranch dressing. And I am going to give it a taste. It's still hot, so let me grab me a fork here. Cut this. Look at that. That was really good. The tofu is crispy on the outside, but yet it's still moist on the inside. And with the mild sauce, it tastes just like some mild chicken wings with ranch dressing. Try it at home, you guys. Once you try the first time, you will be making it quite often. And for those of you who do not like tofu, it'll give you another type of perspective how tofu can actually taste just so good. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The ingredients will be listed down below in the description. Bye for now.
Young Tarzan beat.